detriment of people's well-being.
She doesn't just say things on the cuff without thinking.
I cannot speak for any other person who goes on the airwaves.
She deprecate those public appointees who, notwithstanding the clear proportionate advice of the Chief Scientific Advisor, have been out on the airwaves telling people that they shouldn't socialise, to the huge detriment of people's well-being and an industry struggling to recover from earlier lockdowns.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm sure the people he's referring to will have heard him very loud and clear. We all do enjoy socialising, but as my radical friends will appreciate, that we are in a difficult situation at the moment, but we have personal responsibility as well.
Dr. Harries said two things this morning. She said people shouldn't socialise, and she also implied, to be fair, only implied that people should work from home. Now, the Prime Minister was asked about this and made it very clear that was not the government's position and that people should follow the advice. I listened carefully to what the Minister said. I don't think that's quite what she said. Could she be clear that Dr. Harries was only speaking for herself? She was not speaking for the government.
Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As the right honourable gentleman said, that what the Prime Minister has said is that we will put in these measures in place, which I will talk more about, and I cannot speak for any other person who goes on the airwaves.
I know Jenny Harries well, and I worked with Jenny Harries when I was a Health Minister from the UK HSA. I'm sorry to return to this, Mr Deputy Speaker, but for the benefit of the ministers on the bench, she did say on the media this morning that the people should not socialise, quotes, when we don't particularly need to. She also urged people to decrease social contacts. Now, I understand that Downing Street have had to dismiss and distance themselves from those comments this morning. She doesn't just say things on the cuff without thinking. So if that is not the government's position, and I understand the Minister is quite right to say, I would have said it myself. She cannot speak for others and she can't comment on what others say. But she can say what she thinks and what the government's position is, which is the duty of the Minister at the box. If the government doesn't agree with that position, then it should have been said at the box this afternoon, and ample opportunity was given for it to be said.